Hello and welcome to Awesome Bros, and this week on Beer Time Tuesdays we'll be talking about an article that I read recently. So an article was put out on July 1st by Jim Varro of Pace magazines regarding New England IPAs and the increasing rate of making the juiciest IPAs of them all. I want to chime in on this subject because I think that it's very relevant right now in the state of the craft beer industry or just the brewing industry in general. Everyone is kind of like aiming towards the juiciest, dankiest IPAs out there. Really reminds me of the IBU war that we got probably a couple of years ago. Everyone was just striving on making the highest IBU beer out there, and it really influenced the market in something that I think could be negative in one way. So real quick, if you haven't read this article yet, the link is right there in the description. Go check it out. Before coming back to the video, I'm going to share some thoughts about it and some quotes. Be sure to read it. One quote on the article states that every breweries in the whole race to making it the juiciest possible are losing the essential state of the beer itself. So the influence of making the beer as heavy as possible on the dry hopping side of things and also unfiltering the beer makes it that there's floating sediments, we're talking hops, yeast leftovers, bits of cereals at the same time, proteins that are still there in the beer that makes it not hard to drink, but could make in the end process a hard beer to drink. What I mean by that is it creates one-off flavor that we're not really used to see, which is called hop burn. So hop burn comes from the fact that there's a lot of hop acids left over in the beer. What will happen is that the acidity will just create a lot of astringency in your throat. I know that because it's probably one of the things I hate the most on these big juicy beers. Everyone, yes, there's amazing good beers and there's great brewers making amazing juicy IPAs that have this issue with their beers. You can see it when you come closer to the end of the can or when you drink it too fresh. Can you imagine? We're at a point where you can drink an IPA too fresh that it makes it undrinkable or very not pleasant to drink. So overall, this is my thoughts around it. I think it represents what the market is building right now, and also some questions asked customers or asked beer drinkers or beer fans on what we really want in beer. Pushing the envelope too far make it undrinkable, but also retains creativity to a point that you're stuck with some hops that, yes, we've seen them in all the beers so far, but would like to see more of creativeness coming out of them, not just big heavy dry hop beers in the market. I'm gonna leave you guys on a quote from Jim Varro on the article that says, "The more we normalize poorly made hazy beer or not, the harder it is to go back to very good beers," which I think it represents 100% my thoughts on the subject. And with all that, there's no call to boycott on this style of beer. If you enjoy hazy beers, I do enjoy them myself. Don't stop drinking them, don't stop asking for them. Just be aware that pushing the envelope too far might keep non-beer drinker or not big beer fans away from the industry, which is not what we want. We want an all-inclusive thing. We want people from all spheres coming in and trying new beers. I want my girlfriend, I want my dad to enjoy new beers, not like try this hazy IPA and be surprised because it's just super acidic and make you feel every single time you take a sip.
Tu fais des vidéos?
Alright, for the second part of the video, I've asked you guys some questions on Instagram and I'm gonna answer them all. Yes, there were only 4, but I'm gonna answer them all. So from Mystic Mushrooms, we have, which style of beer made you want to start drinking good beers / making videos? I would say that it's probably Pêche Mortel. It's always my gateway craft beer that I got. I know it's weird, it's an imperial style brew with coffee, but it's really something that showed me that you can make something different from beer actually. It made me realize that every single beer is different, that there's an industry out there that strives on this, and I want to share that with the community and create something that's bigger than just beer itself, and it's the community that we built so far with Ops and Bros. And it's also a passion that me and Max really have since the beginning, since we met in college. So far, Péché Mortel, Getaway Beer, creating beer videos. That's pretty much it. I won't talk to you guys about the shady YouTube videos I used to make when I was in high school. Yes, it's on the platform, but no, it's still secret. We also have official Mr. Crafty, which says, how many tekus y'all have? Tekus are my favorite glassware. You guys probably know it from now. I only post pictures with tekus. I've had the opportunity to try it in a couple of breweries. I love them. Saw a special price on Amazon on tekus, on a box, a set of 6. If you want, the link's gonna be in the description if you want to buy them. Now, of course, it's on Amazon US, but with the shipping and all that, it comes really cheap from what I used to see in other shops. So roughly about $10 a teku. So if you do quick maths, I have 6. I'm so bad at maths. I have 6 tekus right now. 2 of them are at Max's place because we filmed at his place back in December. I just forgot them there. I also have 3 tekus here for visit, and one of them chipped at my birthday last year. I did too much of a big cheers, and it's chipped just a little bit on the lip. It's a small little default, but so far very good glassware. So this chipped glassware is at the cottage, so I don't have to bring fancy glassware at the cottage. I have my one teku to take nice cottage pictures over there. And then I have 2 questions from Kaizen Brewing Co. First one is, if not beer, what would you drink? Usually when I'm not drinking beer, it's cold brew, espresso, or kombucha. I'm a big fan of kombucha. I love that it's a fermented drink. Also, it's plenty of very good bacteria and nutriments in there. Yes, it sounds hipster, but I just feel that it's a very good drink and replenish a lot of my hyped up energy when I need it. And the second question from Kaizen Brewing Co. is your next travel destination. It's probably gonna be Florida because it's easy for us with the new family to just go out there. We have a place to stay and it's cheap plane tickets for us to go down south and enjoy beautiful beaches. But I'm looking forward to visit probably Brazil. It's a very nice craft beer scene out there. Alex from Duto Bridge kind of like convinced me to go there in my next trip, but also I'm looking to probably visit Amsterdam one day and try to make it happen with probably Denmark or something like that. Not sure yet, but it's still in the works. I'm thinking about that pretty much every single day, but yeah, we need funding for that and it's not happening now. So if you guys have more questions for Ops and Bros, or you want to chime in on the subject of hazy beers or juicy IPAs, drop a comment down below. I'll be hanging out in the comment section for the resting time of the day, the last part of the day, or just until Friday or whatever. I'm always looking at comments and I love talking with you guys. So thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.